My husband is somehow able to wear other people's faces. I just figured out the horrifying way how he does it. I don't think he would have told me. I don't think I would have believed him, even if he did. But fate intervened, and when I swung by the grocery store Tuesday after work, it happened. As I loaded my stuff onto the conveyor belt, I heard a wet splat behind me. Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks. That's what my husband Mike always said, instead of cursing. I couldn't help but smile. I turned around to see an old man standing behind me, split open yogurt on the floor. "I'll help you clean that up," I said, pulling some tissues out of my purse. He didn't move to help me. Didn't say thank you. Just stared at me, eyes wide, as if he were afraid. I ignored it and crouched down, wiping up the yogurt. When I stood back up, he was gone. Rude, I thought, glancing around for him. He just left? Without even thanking me? Without even taking his groceries? The groceries. My heart did a little flip as I saw what, exactly, was on the conveyor belt. Non-fat blueberry yogurts, a can of black olives, cinnamon rice cakes, Old Spice shaving cream. Alone, they didn't mean anything. But together, that's exactly what Mike buys. When I got home, Mike was already waiting for me in the living room, his foot tapping the carpet faster than a jackrabbit getting ready to race. "Elena," he said, as soon as his eyes met mine. What's wrong?" I asked. "I have something to tell you." No. Every time I heard those words, it never ended well. I cheated. I lied. Mike was the first person I thought I'd never hear those words from, after all the hell I'd been through with my exes. I guess I was wrong. That was me, today. Behind you at the grocery store. I was wearing someone else's face. Silence ticked by. "You mean, like a mask?" "Like a mask, yeah. But it's not a mask." His blue eyes locked on mine. "It's real." "What?" was all I could choke out. "I worked in a mortuary for several years after high school," he continued. With each sentence he spoke, it got worse, and my heart dropped another inch. When the family asked for a cremation, or a closed casket burial, I'd steal the face of the deceased. Then I began to wear them. If you store them properly, they don't go bad. Nausea rolled through me. People treated me differently, when I was someone else. They didn't treat me like the kid of Cedar Hill's only single mom. When Harvey Thompson died, I wore his face once before his family announced his death. I got a 5-course meal at the local steakhouse, all for free. Eating with someone else's face. With someone else's lips. "You okay? You look a little pale." "I feel like throwing up." I know, it sounds terrible. But once you get used to it, it's not so bad. A long silence passed between us. I stared at the wall, unable to meet his eyes. "If you need some space, some time to process, that's fine. I get it. But I think you'll realize it isn't so bad. People have all kinds of secrets. Drugs, affairs. Of all the secrets I could have, it isn't so bad, is it? It isn't so bad?" "What? The actual fuck?" "I found them." He kept them in the shed out back. He knew I never checked the shed, because that's where his workshop was. Turns out, it was less of a workshop and more of a dressing room. My heart pounded in my chest as I stared at the wall. He's a psychopath. Fear flushed through me as I stared at them, saggy, deflated flesh hanging from pegs on the wall. Mostly belonging to white males, from what I could tell, though a few looked like women, and a few didn't match his skin tone. They looked remarkably like Halloween masks of cheap latex. The eyes, nostrils, and mouths cut out. The hair a little mussed and matted. But the skin was a bit translucent on each of them, and a shade too gray to belong to a living human. Faces that belonged to real people. Compressed and deformed and sagging under their own weight as they hung there. I ran out of the shed and promptly threw up all over the grass. But then I forced myself to go back inside. Because I'd seen something. I'd recognized something. I slipped back into the shed. Forced myself to look more closely at the faces, even though it made me retch. That one. In the lower right. With the short blonde hair and the hook nose. No. I recognized it. It was John. My college ex. The guy who'd emotionally manipulated me, all through my fragile young adulthood, making me believe I wasn't pretty enough, wasn't loved. Who told me he loved me just to take it back. Who'd broken me and put me back together, just to break me all over again. And that one, there. The one with the dark hair and the large eye holes. That was Evan, my boyfriend in my late 20s. The one who cheated on me, in the most devastating way, with my best friend while he was out of town. I'd spent days, no, weeks, crying into my pillow, thinking nothing could possibly hurt more than that. Nothing. I was wrong. This hurt more. I stared at the several faces I recognized. All exes. All guys who had hurt me in a devastating, awful, horrible way. The kind of pain that lingered long after they had been gone, like a scar on my soul. I ran out of the shed. Ran to my car. My hand shook as I fit the key in ignition. Then I peeled out of there. I drove for hours, not even knowing where I was going, except that it was away from him. I finally stopped at a hotel 5 hours from home. I checked into a room, locked the door, and collapsed on the bed. But I'm not sure I'm safe. Because, as I was writing this, someone knocked on my door. And when I looked through the peephole, I saw a member of the hotel staff standing on the other side, with faint lines cut around his eyes, his nostrils, his mouth. I've locked the deadbolt. He can't get in. But at some point, I'll have to leave this room. Maybe tomorrow morning, maybe a week from now. And he will be waiting for me.